And let's get some insight into this possible peace deal and what could be next for the U.S. and Iran. Joining me now is Dr. John Barrett, political science professor at LeTourneau University. Dr. Barrett, always good to see you. And Dr. Barrett, what are you watching for on these reports the U.S. and Iran might be nearing an interim agreement?
Well, the first thing is to see that an announcement is made that both sides agree to. We've seen some kind of different announcements come out that, don't always sync up with each other. So the first thing is you got to make sure everybody's on the same page. And then you got to make sure that ships are actually able to get through the strait and that everybody's honoring the agreement. And so it's going to be kind of a slow, gradual process, kind of easing into the hot water, so to speak, to make sure that everything is back open.
And Dr. Barrett, let's focus on the Strait of Hormuz. The situation there is still volatile. We've seen direct naval clashes in recent days, Iranian vessels firing on U.S. ships, U.S. sinking several smaller Iranian boats. What's happening at the Strait right now?
Well, right now, everybody's just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen, right? The strait has potentially been mined. There's a lot of uncertainty about our ships going to be attacked going through there. And all of the ships, they need reassurance that it's safe before they're going to attempt to do this. And the insurance companies all need reassurance that it's safe. And so, again, it's going to be kind of a very gradual process of the ship goes through and then another, and that kind of slowly builds up trust and confidence.
And how do what some are calling global wildcards, such as China and France, play into what's happening?
Well, the closure of the strait is causing pain for everyone, and that includes France, that includes China, that includes Western Europe. And so you're seeing increasing pressure, from all sides to try to get this conflict resolved and the strait opened back up, because nobody wants to take the economic hit from it being closed.
And let's bring it closer to home, Dr. Barrett. People are already noticing gas prices going up. And according to AAA, gas prices here in East Texas a year ago today was $2.66. How directly is that situation driving that?
Well, it's very directly driving it. And the bad news here is that prices are likely to continue going up. And that's because we've kind of drained down the stocks of oil that we had before the crisis. And even if the strait opened up today, it would still take a month or two to kind of replenish all of the stocks. And I'm talking about oil that's kind of at sea on the tankers. And so you're going to see this gap where fuel isn't coming in the way that it has been. And that's going to drive up prices over the next month or so, even if the conflict is resolved.
Alrighty, Dr. John Barrett, thank you so much for your time and your insight.